guys, sorry for not posting videos in forever. I've been feeling really ungrounded and sad for the past couple months, and I just had a big breakthrough, which I'm sure might be obvious to a lot of people, but wasn't to me. And that breakthrough was kind of for the past couple of months while I've been job hunting, it's been a weird situation where I feel this emptiness. Let me explain it a little better. I just feel as though I am skilled and I am talented, but I'm also lacking all the skills and talents that I need, which makes sense because when you're job hunting, it's literally impossible to meet all of the qualifications. And so I've been applying to jobs even though I feel like I'm underqualified for some of them, and I've gotten phone calls, so it's working. But at the same time, it's a hard place to be in, knowing that you're done with one chapter of your life and the next chapter isn't even outlined, let alone written. So you have no clue what's coming up and what's in store for you. And that's just crazy for me. I try to live every day by day, but it's also just mind-boggling being I'm almost 30. I know what I want to do with my life, but I also have zero life plans. I want to make a difference. I want to improve the state of science education in the US. But on a personal level, I'm just where am I going to be 6 months from now? Am I going to still be in state college? Or am I going to be in Colorado? Or back home in Arizona? Atlanta? Cleveland? Oregon? Maine? I could literally be anywhere. And that's exciting. I am genuinely very excited. But I'm also terrified. I just want to have one constant in my life. I feel so ungrounded. I feel like anything could happen and I'm not even in control of my life. And that's not true. I am in control. But it's just a weird place to be in. But yeah, that's why I haven't posted in the past couple of months, weeks, whatever, because I've just been dealing with myself and my insecurity. I try to be an upbeat and positive person for other people because I know I need a cheerleader in my life, and so I want to be a cheerleader for others. But I'm bad at being a cheerleader for myself, and it's really annoying. I've gotten better at it with therapy. My therapist is amazing, and she'll just always tell me I'm being too hard on myself, and or tell me, what would you say if a friend came up to you with those issues? And I would say, well, I would tell my friend that they're crazy and they are totally fine. Nothing is gonna happen to them. They've got this. They're talented and smart and they're gonna rock it. And then she's like, why can't you tell that to yourself? And I'm just well, you see, here's the thing. What I tell other people doesn't apply to me because I need to work harder because I'm not as skilled, and That's wrong. Like, blatantly false. And I think a lot of it is imposter syndrome, but a lot of it is also just like our society. Society is always telling us we have to be learning skills, and not just being good at them, but also marketing them. Because if we don't have market value, we have no value. And that's stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. And it's just insane. It's a lot of unlearning, and I've needed to focus hard on unlearning for the past couple of months, and I'm still working on it. You know, the whole winter daylight savings time stuff doesn't really help. Every morning I wake up and it's dark outside, and I'm like, oh my god, is it still night? Is it 4 o'clock in the morning, or is it 8 o'clock? I don't know. And sometimes it turns out it is 4 o'clock, because my body is crazy and apparently doesn't like to sleep. Yay. But today was an 8 o'clock day, which was great. So I feel a little well rested. And I'm guessing I'll leave it there, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep rambling. And I don't think anyone wants to listen to me ramble forever about random things that are even related to each other. Except actually, I am gonna ramble just a little bit longer, because I realized I never made this into a video. I've been going deep diving into the color chemistry of leaves, and it is so freaking cool. Like, hence the deep dive, because I was just going surface level at first. I'm like, why is this leaf yellow? Why is this one red? And then turns out it's really freaking cool, and there's a lot going on. And then some leaves are like yellow red or yellow orange, and I found a leaf last week that was yellow, orange, red, purple, green, and brown, and that was amazing. And so the reason for color chemistry, let me tell you just a brief little thing. So yellow comes from xanthophylls. Xanthophylls are a type of carotenoid, which carotenoids, there's two classes: xanthophylls that cause yellow, and carotenes, which cause orange. And so orange is like your carrots and stuff. And the difference between those two is oxygen. So xanthophylls are all oxygenated, and carotenes are hydrocarbons, which are just carbon and hydrogen. And that's insane. The difference is oxygen. That's what makes yellow versus orange. And that's why I'm deep diving, because I want to know why. What's happening? And okay, so red, purple, and blue all come from anthocyanins. So anthocyanins are sort of like cabbage, red cabbage. And why can't I remember the rest? But red cabbage is a great example, because it's used as a pH indicator, as are anthocyanins. They have 3 benzene rings, so electrons are able to like shuffle around, and that allows them to be amazing pH indicators. And so you can change them from red to purple to blue, which is why you get all 3 colors on leaves. And anthocyanins are pretty cool because they're produced in the leaves by stress. Xanthophylls and carotenes are always in the cell. So the leaf changes color because the chlorophyll is going away. And the reason for that is because it's getting reabsorbed into the like bark of the plant, or bark of the tree, whatever. I need to I'm sorry, I need to get better at terminology, but the chlorophyll gets reabsorbed and you always have the yellow and oranges, but you don't always have the reds. The reds are produced by the leaf under stress conditions. So brown comes from tannins, like your tannins in wine, and that's about it for the leaf. And so what I'm interested in is there's a couple of plants on campus where it's the same plant and they're right next to each other. One of them has all red leaves. One of them has green leaves with red tips. And then the third plant is a mix of green and red. And so I want to see is what's causing the color change difference in the pH of the soil. Because obviously at first I thought they were all getting the same amount of sunlight, but that's not true, because it's physically impossible to get the same amount of sunlight no matter where you are, unless you either set up the plants in like a box and have controlled light, and even then if you plot them next to each other they have different lights, so you would need multiple boxes. But in nature too, you can't get the same amount of sunlight. And so I want to see if the pH changes because of the color change, or I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know why. I'm assuming it's some protein chemistry, gene expression, but obviously I can't test that myself. I've been reading into literature, but haven't been able to find quite what I want, and that's a little bit because I'm searching without really knowing what journals to look into. And also this research is really disconnected. So a lot of different groups have looked into color chemistry, but there hasn't been a lot of crosstalk because they're in vastly different fields. Ecologists have looked at this, chemists have looked at this, apparently chemical engineers have also looked at this. And yeah, so despite all of these groups looking at colors and the chemistry, there's a lot that remains to be discovered. And obviously I'm not going to be someone who discovers something novel, but I am very curious and would like to just know, how can you have so many plants, so many color patterns? What causes it? It's very intriguing to me. But yeah, so I guess that's it for today. Sorry this video got a little out of hand. I will not make any promises, but I'm gonna try posting more. I feel a little better after that realization of, oh, I've been feeling bad because I've been job hunting and don't have a job. Everyone feels bad during that time. And so realizing that has been pretty eye-opening for me and makes me feel better. Makes me feel more grounded, more secure about myself. But that's in this moment. I can't tell you what tomorrow is gonna bring. And so I'm gonna try posting more, but no promises. Bye guys!